on season 7. This is crazy. Season 7. This episode is called A Life Well Lost. This is going to be an extremely tough season. That's my feeling. With Claire in prison or in jail right now, I am not sure how this turns out. I don't know how this goes. I feel uneasy. And then knowing that season 8 is the last season, I don't know. There's only 8 episodes in this season. It's going to go by really quickly. We're at the heart of everything. I guess the good news is Thom is there. I am still hoping he's going to help Claire. I mean, he has been, but I don't know if it's just him being fair. I don't know. It's stressful. Jamie was freed by the Cherokee and Ian, so they're going to probably show up really soon. Roger and Bree have no idea what's going on with Claire. So it's a lot of stuff, and I'm ready. I need to know what happens. So let's get started on this. A dream sequence, right? Whoa, 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 whoa! Oh, 100% dream. 100% dream sequence. Oh, he's having a dream.
Blood of my blood, bone of my bone. I gave you my spirit till our life shall be done, and that's why I ken you're alive still. I'd feel it if you were gone.
Uncle Jamie.
Let's go get my wife.
Yes.
Sorry, I didn't mean to disturb you.
Think nothing of it. Mrs. Tolliver? Mrs. Tolliver!
Really? Mrs. Ferguson, you are the most dreadful nuisance. I was just coming to pay my respects to Mrs. Fraser in any case. You've missed supper, but as you've just come, I'll make an allowance and bring you something.
Thank you, I'm famished.
Hasn't been anybody tried in the last 2 months. Maisie says the court's shut down. All the justice has gone into hiding.
So here too, then?
Well, I wouldn't be in a hurry, dearie. If they've not tried you, they can't hang you.
I could not tell her what it was. Could not say that I knew just how long this war would last.
Oh, yeah.
That the courts would likely remain closed for years to come.
That's
and we would
true.
languish here without rescue.
I thought maybe they could break them out, because if the courts are shut down and everyone's in hiding, just break them out.
Good day to you both. Thank you, Mistress Mackenzie, for your willingness to assist with the almsgiving, especially since you'll only be with us for a few weeks.
What advice can these devil dodgers give us, hey?
Float like a butterfly. Sting like a bee.
What? I thought it was Muhammad Ali. Oh,
And God will
he's
surely
there
go with
too.
you.
Ali.
Oh shoot. Oh crap.
Muhammad Ali. You're a traveler, aren't you? Like me. You gotta help me.
You were one of Flying Brown's men. Claire Fraser told
I
me.
didn't do nothing to her, okay, I swear. I was gonna help her get away, didn't she tell you? Please. Help me.
I don't know. This guy's story is strange. I don't know whether to trust him. I don't know.
You charged with?
Well, one of them's a forger, a few of them are thieves, and one of them's a murderess. Fletcher, Ferguson, something like that. But as to which one being which...
You mean to say you don't know?
I'm the murderess. Sadie.
Very well. Come with me.
Oh jeez.
It's clear. She's gone. You were supposed to keep watch.
The guards wouldn't allow me to stand out here all night. When I came back this morning, it was already too late. I did everything in my power.
Or a few bob to pay for some. Drop us something for my poor old throat. A shilling more and we'll make it a wee dram or two instead, shall we? Nice lady. Did my best to help her. If anything, you probably ought to be thanking me.
If you truly want to help, and tell me what you know, please.
No pardon possible for forgery. Capital crime. As for murder, she probably thinks she can plead the good book, repent for her sins and get off scot-free.
Don't be... You're living in fairy world if you think I'd get away with that. I was trying to help her.
Since the ship's surgeon is apparently in Fort Johnston tending soldiers. I'm afraid you're stuck with me.
God, we're not that desperate yet, are we? Shouldn't you be letting my blood? There's a Fleeman bowl over there. Unless... Oh God, is it true? Are you the one who...
Oh my God.
Who murdered?
Even she knows this. Damn, everybody knows.
Wasn't it?
She was not his mistress. And I didn't kill her. As for the rest...
My husband doesn't know, does he? I've never known a murderess before.
Oh my God.
I'm not a murderess.
Well, of course you'd say so. You don't look depraved.
Whoa, what's all this? There's enough food in here to last 3 days. Are you leaving me?
Max.
And a farrier's hammer.
Roger.
You're going back to hand out theological pamphlets. Didn't realize shoeing horses was part of the job description. Single-handedly bust him out of the army? You're not Steve McQueen in The Great Escape. You're studying to be a minister, for God's sake.
I know that.
You would never, ever stand by and watch a woman be hurt. Not like those men did in that tavern that night when I...
It did happen on the ship.
I watched Bonnet throw a child overboard on that ship.
Yeah.
And her mother jump in after her.
Yeah.
I wanted to save them, but I couldn't. I had to fight every instinct in me because I had to stay alive to find you. This crew would have killed me. And it was the same for Wendigo.
It's a hard truth.
So how can I condemn him? As a man? Or as a minister?
Well, it's only that I assumed, since the good lady's husband resigned from his position as Indian agent, among other things, that they... how to put this politely?
Your husband is James Fraser.
Oh, wait. I think I remember this guy. They did show him briefly.
You are the man best able to help, but we require your utmost discretion.
Vermeers. Mr. Fraser.
Okay. Oh, there.
No,
okay.
Mr. Christie. I know where
No,
Mistress
no,
Fraser
you
is. She's on a ship, the cruiser. She wants you to go to her. Bermudas, my husband. She wants you.
Oh. Tom has been really helpful. This is like turn of events here. Jamie! 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 Oh. 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 They can't pretend. They cannot hold back. Oh.
Word from him that you have, say, 200 men, then, sir, I will release your wife to you.
God, it's so hard. They have to separate. I hate it. I hate it. I know they hate it more than I hate it. But God, it's so hard to watch this sometimes.
He hasn't helped a certain conscript escape. Hence, I have to be able to listen to mine.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to help Wendigo by praying for him.
And then do it now if it'll make you feel better.
Or at least help him to help himself.
With my demons, it's you. It's always you. You are the answer to my prayer. Help me.
What?
I beg you. Tell the governor what I have done.
But
Let me
you
look
have to...
Mistress Fraser in the eye one last time.
Did you kill your daughter?
Mistress Fraser told us what she would have said about Malber at her funeral. I won't have a eulogy, and I don't know what sort of burial awaits me, but I do wonder what you might have said about me. Tom, please.
It outright said that he killed his daughter, right? Like, I didn't just miss that. Did I?
Man I respected. And there was respect I hope I had in return.
I've come to confess to the murder of my daughter.
No. No, you couldn't have.
It's the truth. I will swear to it by the Holy Scriptures.
It's the truth.
Remember once, you asked me if I thought you were a witch.
You said you didn't think I was one.
No, but I have known them.
Mm.
The girl was one, so was her mother. I asked him to look after my wife and wee Alan, and he did. He certainly did.
Oh.
I see.
Ooh, I see
It wasn't
too.
his fault. The time she came to me, Malva already had it. The same slyness, the charm, the same darkness of soul as her mother.
Hmm.
To prevent yet another witch from entering the world. You know she tried to kill you. You and me both.
Oh, yeah. Right, okay.
You who told me that we suffered with the same illness during the flux at the ridge with the Sin Eater's bones. She made a broth to poison us with. I love you.
Whoa. Wow.
I've written down my confession. I have sworn that I killed my daughter for the shame she had brought on me by her wantonness. I have written another copy of this confession, and I've already left it with the newspaper in Wilmington. You will go free.
Wow, this is heavy.
I have yearned. Always for love given and returned.
Oh,
I've spent my life
damn.
in the attempt to give my love to those who are not worthy of it. Allow me this. To give my life for the sake of one who is.
That was a twist. Wow. We saw what beauty Claire had, like the inner beauty. He's never felt it before. And he just saw that, like this woman. That is. Oh. Okay, well, here we go. This is the 7th season.
So you didn't think he did it either?
He only said he stayed silent while there's any chance of you being tried and acquitted. That's why I insisted on coming with us to Wilmington.
But that doesn't make any sense.
I know.
Why did he speak up in front of Brown?
Yeah, that is.
I wondered if it was Brown.
So Thom didn't necessarily kill her then. So...
I can't hide it, Jamie.
I know.
If he feels the same as me, then you've done no wrong to him. To take your life from his hand is what he wanted.
That's... What the hell? That's heavy. I didn't see that coming at all. Like, at all. You better stop. Don't tell me Jamie freaking killed Melba. I'm now like, who killed her?
Saw your horse. But now I'm anywhere. Stared at his arse for 200 miles. Thank you. I prefer to wait until after.
After? You harm a hair on my head. You know my kin will hunt you down. Kill everyone you hold dear.
I know, my nephew. The Indian you tormented, paying your men a wee visit.
Oh, shoot.
His Cherokee acquaintances will be giving him a helping hand, too.
No, you can't run for your gun.
You're a good man.
Ah, no, he's doing... No, you don't know, Jamie.
A moral
No, yeah,
man.
he makes these very hard
Also a
decisions.
violent man.
Yeah, he is a violent man.
Any goodness that prevails in me is because of my wife.
Ooh, I like that a lot. I like that a lot.
You won't kill me.
No, he will. You don't know Jamie.
Not in cold blood.
Yes, he will.
Your peace with the Lord if you must.
God. Whoa. No, it doesn't. Damn. Okay. Dang, okay. Yeah, Jamie can be kind of scary, can't he? You don't want to be on his bad side at all. Like, if he loves you, he loves you. But if he hates you, he hates you. I really like what he said. It's like the only goodness that he has is his wife, and you try to take that from me. I like it. I don't know. That really, like, that's very attractive. Like, he is moral. He is a good man, but he does know when it is the time to say enough is enough. Like, I had my moral dilemma when when Lieutenant Knox was killed. I understood it, but it was still kind of like, it was hard because, you know, Lieutenant Knox was kind of cool. Like, they kind of had something going on there, a friendship growing. And whereas I just forget his name. I never cared to learn his name, but Mr. Brown here was just always just horrible. So, you know, whatever. Him and his brother sucked horribly. So who cares? But even with Lieutenant Knox, I do understand why he did what he did. It was like protection over him, his family, Murtaugh, all of it. So it makes sense. It was just like, it didn't feel like good, but that's okay. But this is who Jamie is. Like, he is this guy, and I like that. Again, I like this series because it is like, it's not black or white. And honestly, Jamie has to be this way. At this point, he's learned a lot. I mean, he had Dougal, who's his uncle, try to kill him. So you gotta make sense of certain things. Like, when you find the right people, like Jamie has made himself to be a good guy, like a strong, moral, good man who has to make these hard choices. But he's found Claire, who's also that same type of human. Ian, his daughter, Breed, Roger, all of these people that he has brought to him or met, they're really good, genuine people. Lord John as well. So at this point, he realizes he has his crew, he has the people that he knows are good, and then he knows that there's a bunch of evil walking this earth as well. So he has to do what he has to do, and I'm not going to question Jamie ever again. I'm just like, yeah, I like that. So with Thom, this is what I'm getting from it, and you guys can correct me. We don't know for sure if it was Thom that killed Malva. He's making it sound like he did it, but I think at the end of the day, he's realizing just how beautiful Claire really is inside her soul, not just like her physical appearance, but the fact that she gave a beautiful eulogy for Malva, the fact that she cared about the unborn baby, the fact that she's been so kind and helping, and it seems like so I'm not going to agree with Thom about Malva being a witch and his wife being a witch, but there is something about certain people. You do get a vibe from people, and I believe that his wife probably was not, she had something dark within her soul. Did try to kill him and Claire, and she would have killed people. She started to learn all these techniques about putting people under, about how to open people up, how to do all of these surgeries and these medicines. She would have been Dr. Death. Like, this would have been bad, and nobody would have been the wiser, because she is manipulative. She is so pretty, sweet, and it's like, ooh, like that gives me shivers. So whether he did it or didn't do it, I don't know. I don't think that's even important. I think the fact is he's not going to let Claire die for this. And I think he was just trying to come to terms with it, trying to come to some sort of understanding of how he was going to, because basically he's giving up his life for Claire. I just didn't see the twist of him being in love with her, but it makes sense. He really respected her. He even wrote back in that book, like, I thought you were better than this. Like, this book was filthy or whatever he said. And it's cute. Like, it seems like he's a man of, like, he had a very hardened heart. clearly he hadn't met the best people in his life. Then he comes across Jamie in Ardsmuir, and he's like, this guy is peculiar, but can I trust him? And at the end of the day, he could, and he realized, damn, this guy's a good guy. And then Claire is a good woman. Like, they're good. They care. They're real. Like, this is real, genuine stuff. So he fell in love with that, and I don't think he experienced that with his wife. I think it was probably a really tough process being with her. And not to say that he's innocent of his stuff, because clearly he's not. He has a lot of issues. But there is just something, he saw this thing within Claire, though, that was meant, he would die for her. So I guess there was no better way for that story to kind of wrap itself up, because I just didn't know what else was happening. I don't know. I don't know if it was Thom. Maybe it was. Maybe he did kill her, but maybe it wasn't. And I don't know. I guess we'll really find out in the end, but I'm just left feeling sad because Thom, I had hope for him to change and to kind of turn from his ways, but it's very deeply ingrained in him. And so in the end, yeah, there was some like redemption for kind of how his behavior in some sense, some sort of a redemption, I guess. I don't know. I guess this is it. So we're gonna just see what unfolds now within the war that's about to start and how all of this is going to look. It's going to be very interesting. I'm just thankful Claire and Jamie are together. I am thankful too that Thom wrote that article, because it needs to go to the newspaper. It needs to be spread, because the rumors went so far and wide. So hopefully people will read it and be like, oh, okay, yeah. And then they'll understand, like, oh, she was a witch, so he did the right thing. You know, like you know how it is back in that time frame. People will be like, yeah, okay, well, okay. But damn, yeah, this episode was pretty crazy. Okay. All right, I'm gonna go into the next episode. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you there. Bye, everyone. Take care.